Bertrand Russell, a famous philosopher, once said these words: "Fear is the main source of superstition, and one of the main sources of cruelty. To conquer fear is the beginning of wisdom." Once you conquer your fears, possibilities are endless. Fear can be used as motivation. To learn to conquer fear, we first must define it. Fear is when you are scared. You physically cannot do something because of a psychological hindrance in your brain. Fear is often natural, something that we can't change. A natural reaction our brain produces so we don't get ourselves in trouble. But what happens if you are afraid of irrational or abstract things, such as losing or messing up? How can fear help you through these situations? Fear is often tied to determination. Fear can motivate us to persevere through these things and trials. For example, when I was about 10 years old, I was playing a football game. Up to this point in my football career, I had not lost one game. I was so scared to lose that I knew I would do everything in my physical power to prevent that from happening. In a game versus Riverton, in a double overtime loss, I found myself after a game crying in tears, so sad because I lost. However, after this game, I felt something inside me change. I knew that I was not afraid of losing anymore. Although losing had happened to me and it was something I didn't like at all, I knew what it felt like and I knew how to deal with it better next time. I was so motivated at that point to not ever lose a game again. Obviously that's not possible and I have lost countless games since, but I knew I would do everything in my power at that moment to prevent myself from losing a game. All in all, fear can be used as a motivation for any reason, from as small as killing that spider you think might be poisonous in your bathroom, to as saving a life of someone you love that you could not live without. Oftentimes people say it is difficult to face their fears, and rightfully so. I mean, you're scared of them for a reason, right? Our body produces a chemical called adrenaline, and oftentimes this chemical will help surge us through these situations in which our fear is present. The production of adrenaline is oftentimes what helps us conquer our fear. Some people may even say they're not scared of anything. However, after researching that, I've discovered 8.7% of people have at least one extreme fear. Whether it's flying or spiders or public speaking, anything like that. 8.7% of people have an extreme fear. Which may seem like a small number, 8.7%, but that means 27,180,000 Americans, just in America, have at least one extreme fear. So stop worrying about your fear, because many people are scared of something. Use your fear as motivation to prove yourself wrong, to prove to yourself that you can do something. For example, my dad is terrified of spiders, absolutely terrified. And one time he was putting on his boot to go shovel the snow in the winter when he looked in his boot and found a black widow spider, which are the most poisonous in the area. He was so scared and freaked out that he didn't know what to do. Like, he was so scared of this spider. But he knew that if he didn't shovel the snow, that our family wouldn't be able to leave the house as easily, and it would make things just logistically difficult for our family. So he knew he had to kill this spider, and he used it as motivation to take care of his family. Everyone can use fear as motivation. Like I said, from something as small as killing a spider like my dad to saving a life. So when it comes down to it, face your fears. Obviously it's scary, that's what fear is, but conquer your fears, because all in all, you will be very happy you did, and you will be motivated to do it again.